Hey YouTube, it's Pepper coming at you with an update on the journey to a healthier me. Today is April 3rd, 2014. Happy birthday, Jamie. It's my oldest daughter. She turns 37 today. I had a highest recorded weight pre-op of 250 back in November of 2013. And then on November 21st of 2013, had my surgery. And I weighed in that morning at 247. And today I weighed in at 192.2. Yay! So I took off those nasty 2.4 pounds and plus another one from when I went off one of my blood pressure meds last week. Which brings me to that whole topic. I had sent an email message to my physician and mentioned that, my blood pressure was really low, and so that I went off one of them. And he finally got back to me. I guess he was out for a week, and he said that's great. And then he said, and then after I had stopped taking those meds, then I had sent him what my readings were for the next week after that, after being off of them. And he said, well, if they consistently stay like that, then you can just go off the other one. And I don't know why. I don't know. I just didn't do it right away. So this weekend is when I plan to go off the other one. So I will be completely off the high blood pressure meds. I'm so excited. Can't even tell you. I mean, that was the whole deal behind this. The whole fiasco was to get off those blood pressure meds. So I'm really excited about that. So I'll go off those this weekend. On the food front, not too much different. I pretty much eat about, anywhere between a third to half a cup. Lighter things I can usually maybe, like just a soup or something, a little bit more than that. But in a regular meal, about a third or a half a cup. So that's pretty consistent. I don't stray too far from what I know, and seems to be working. So that's about it there. A lot more compliments these last couple weeks at work, just people kind of noticing, I guess, because now I'm getting close to 60 pounds lost since November, so it really shows, and a lot of people have taken notice of that. And actually, one of the gals at work today that works in our division, we had kind of passed in the hallway, and she said, she kind of had that surprised look, and she goes, "You're looking so good. I need to talk to you." And she was with some other people, so I kind of, right before I left work today, I swung over to her office, and there were other people that she shares her office with. So I said, "Oh, you want to come for a walk?" And so she came down to my office, and we had a conversation. I told her. I haven't told a lot of people, in our division, in the IS division, but I haven't told anybody in my department. We have kind of a small education department, and but this gal, I opened up to her and told her, what the secret was and what I was doing and a little bit about it, and how much I had lost, that kind of stuff. And she seemed really interested, and she had said that she knew of a couple other people in the hospital that had it, and they were doing really well too. So she's at least got that planted in her head now. So it'll be interesting to see where that goes. She's got some other medical issues going on, so she kind of sounded like it wasn't like she was going to jump right in. I told her, go out and do some research, search YouTube for vertical sleeve, and just check it out and see what everybody else is saying about it. So I expect to hear some more questions from her in the near future, so that's exciting. And I didn't really have any crazy wild things going on this week that threw me for a loop, as far as the program. So that's good. It's pretty much old hat now, it seems like. I drink constantly, and I drink my water constantly. So that's pretty on track. I'm starving right now. I just got home from work, and I didn't really eat too much today, so I'll probably be fixing maybe some chili or something a little hearty. Kind of hungry. I didn't like I said, eat a whole lot today just because it was just crazy busy, and that's always a good thing though. I went last night and picked up a couple cases of the Oreos, the cookies and cream uh, Quest bars. So well supplied on those. I still had a bunch of the other ones that I still have. I keep some at work and some at home. Those really save the day a lot of times. When I get too busy to, go down to the cafeteria or something. So that's been working out really well. Vitamins, still on track with all those. I still take all the same ones. I take a multivitamin. I take my calcium, do B12. I still do the vitamin D. It'll be interesting to see now when I go back. Let's see, it's April. Next month I go see my primary. He'll probably do some blood work there, just to see how that's doing. Just see if I can stop taking that. If I can slowly kind of whittle off some of that stuff, that'd be great. I do the biotin. The hair loss is just crazy. I don't know if it really helped. It's hard to tell. I don't know if I would have been losing more if I hadn't started taking it. And I might stop taking that pretty soon. Like I said, the more, less stuff I have to take, the better. But my hair is definitely thinner. Luckily, like I said before, I have a lot of hair, so most people aren't going to notice it, but I notice it. And when I look in different spots, it's not really up front as much as in the back. But I could tell, like when I was brushing up my hair last night, when the clumps are coming out, I could see areas that definitely are thinning dramatically. So that's a little scary yet. But I'll probably keep taking the biotin maybe for the rest of this month, and then just ditch them because like I said, I just don't know if it's really doing anything at all because it's still coming out in clumps. I was talking to my sister earlier this week. It was funny. She called me, and she's got really long hair too, and she was thinking about getting some of it cut off. And it was so funny because that same day I was thinking the same thing. It's getting nicer out. It's springtime, and you're heading towards the summer, and my hair is falling out. And I was just thinking maybe, not short. I'm not going to go drastic. I mean, maybe a few inches, and maybe get some sort of cut up front, just to give it something different. I just feel like I just need something different. Not, like I said, nothing too drastic, but just something that's a little fresher and something a little more hip, I guess. We'll see. It's always a challenge for me to get my hair cut. I've been getting it cut in a long, long time, except for really just very, very small amounts, like when I go have the straightening done, the upgrades to my straightening. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe next month I'll be brave and daring and do that. I have picked up some new clothes here and there. I don't go crazy right now because I'm still losing at a pretty good clip. So I don't want to go through too many clothes. I packed up a bunch of stuff this week that was just I had hung on too much, and so I got a pretty good bag full of stuff to take to Goodwill, so that'll be good to get rid of all that stuff. It was just kind of piling up, and I just don't need that stuff anymore. I'm not going back there. So that was what was going on this week. So good news. Took that weight off plus a little bit more after going off the high blood pressure med. And this Friday, tomorrow or Saturday, I'll drop the other one and be done with that. Never for that either. So that's about it. I'll see you guys all next Thursday. Bye.